Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so get in here. Looking for the Aegis in the safe. I just was gonna spend my points here for karma. Like I put some into charisma, and I get this prompt where you can choose an etiquette. Do corporate, security, street. Shadowrunner seems like the logical choice, doesn't it? Walker. Don't blow your cover, no sir. Slept all night in this janitor room. For nothing. Supervisor has the look of a stuffer shack manager with delusions that he's on a career track rather than what he is, a disposable dime-a-dozen resource. Hey, there you are. I'm Steve Scott. I'll be your direct supervisor. Sorry I missed you when you first came in. I'd only found out you were starting an hour ago when you suddenly showed up in the system. Weird glitch or something. Normally, we'd watch an orientation, shred, and walk through our mission statement, but, well, it's going to be hard for you on your first day. You're going to need to clean up some blood, maybe a lot. Other people's messes is what I do. Wink, wink. You'll have your hands full. This was some sort of break-in last night. Some people were, just get things cleaned up on this floor. And listen, people are going to be on edge today, so try to stay invisible and don't get in any trouble. Otherwise, they're going to call me. I'm going to have to reprimand you and put a note on your file. Straighten up this floor and stay out of trouble, got it. Hope they get whoever did this. Only a fool would attack the Telestrian corporate office and think they can get away with it. Start heading from room to room and clean what needs cleaning. Good luck and welcome to Telestrian. Reminds me, there's a game called Viscera Cleanup Detail, where you actually go around, excuse me, and clean up like blood and guts of like where shootouts happened before. I've never played it, but I'm aware of it. It's not over there. Women are staring at the vent and shaking their heads. Look, Raoul, I know and you know that there's nothing in that vent. When I told that to Silverstar, he accused me of not wanting to crawl in there. Said was letting the company down by not displaying corporate value of duty. The suits sure love their mission statements and all that dreck. But today isn't the day for Telestrian's corpse. Duty above all crap. Several of us to the ultimate duty last night. I guess we should just be happy Mr. Telestrian isn't in today. Just get in there and take another look. I have to go upstairs and report. Good luck with that. Filthy guard is looking into an open vent. He clearly is not enjoying the idea of climbing back in the duct. Sorry I tried to let Drek on the floor. Man, I can't believe what happened to the night watch. I can't believe the intruders got up to the top floor. Well, I can tell. Looks like our eyes get hit pretty hard. Shakes his head. Yeah, they chewed through most guys pretty good. Must have been pros. But do you think you're done climbing in the vents, chummer? I need to get this room done before I get in trouble. If anyone asks, you saw me in there, okay? Sure thing, pal. What's this? Emergency power junction. Install the comlink chip. The access panel comes off with a quiet pop and you place the chip inside. Probably can't get anything else for that. Be karmic, can I? You know, etiquette, I should get 4. I usually go for charisma builds in games. For some reason I just wanted to be a orc badass with a shotgun. What am I doing now? Calling, shifts to get out, service office. We're not actually expected to clean anything, are we? How disappointing. Listening guys, I have to say at this point it's not looking good. I don't know how it happened. Nonetheless, our records show this terminal was left unsecured in direct contravention of Telestrian corporate policy. You failed in your duty. I know it's duty above all for you security types, but I am the victim here, I swear. Perhaps when Mr. Silverstar gets his next promotion, that will become a value for your data pushes as well. Right now it seems your value is clock out early and ignore my responsibilities. Don't go anywhere, I need to make my report to Eric. The wage slave's on edge. He's staring vacantly at the terminal with his hands on his face and his fingers twitching nervously. Well, what do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? You're in some real trouble, chummer. Buzz, unless you can clean up your shattered career, leave me alone. This is where we came in yesterday. What do you have to say, Jared? How do you feel? I need to get upstairs. My supervisor says there's more cleaning to do. This may be access only express authorization of Eric Silverstar or VP of Security. And the lower floors if your supervisor wants. Hey, we'll go back to it. Telestrian tech worker. As the Telestrian tech jockey turns to speak, you notice a panel that has been removed from one of the LAN racks just behind him. Thanks for coming. Can you believe it? Silverstar is calling it an intrusion, but I know the aftermath of Shadowrun when I see it. Start over in the corner and make sure you don't get any solvents on my servers. So, Ka, I get it. You never get the straight dope around here. As to the big sigh while shaking his head in agreement. I get it. Silverstar was already in here, hounding me. Like a Matrix tech could have stopped decking intrusion. Now I've got to execute a full diagnostic on the land racks before he comes back for a security report. Tell me this would be a good opportunity to demonstrate the Telestrian corporate value of efficiency. I think his investigation is going to be more about who to pin this on than about finding answers. You could take out for a smoke or something? It'd be easier if I didn't have to lean around you. Oh, sorry, I have no problem. Swim to the end of paradise, right? Oh, there's comic. Panels, resonance cables, and some hardware. Some of those LAN parts, eh? Do they still use local area networks in the cyberpunk future? I don't think this helped you out. Biggs said, I doubt it. You know the guy who said that he was an affair? He was talking about me. Me too. I used to be accounting a few floors up. My drinks probably didn't look at me now. There you go. Talk about the crap I have to clean up. Accounting? Will you realize there is no accounting up there? I'll use that one. I mean, I didn't want this to happen. I mean, hell, who would? Security's bullying you, but it could make it like your terminal was tampered with and no one would be the wiser. You're right, there's no reason to let security push me around. Let's do it quick. That. Thanks so much. I won't forget this when your review comes up. Hey, no problem, sir. Just glad to help. You mind staying out here for a while? There's a lot to do. You bet. Just remember to keep this just between us. Our dirty little secrets. Channel to build a pop and you can install it on the chips. I currently have 7 karma. Just enough to get another etiquette. Straight would be like his little jam, wouldn't it? Oh. Do I need to tell them about the chips after I'm the one who put them there? Because I don't know. It said not to blow my cover. Oh, look at all these chips and matrix switch boxes. Is it important? Garrett thinks for a moment, activates his calm when he turns back to you. There's a brief conversation and turns his back. Mr. Silverstar wants to see him in his office immediately. The brutish, dog-eat-dog existence of a slum dweller is far cry from the quiet desperation and existential nothingness of a corporate wage slave. Yet after your time at Telestrian Industries, it's unclear which is more bleak. The elevator rises smoothly, its blenderized music assaulting you once again as you ascend to the executive floor and your goal. Hey, what's all the combat music? Making me nervous. There you are. It seems some of my best are letting me down, and it's good to see you're displaying one of the most important, my 3 key values. Let's do my job, sir. More than that, I must say you've displayed the value of vigilance in spades, and from a janitor no less. Thank you, sir. While rewards and punishments must be given where required, now please start filling out the report on the data pad, and I'm afraid I must ask you not to sit in my chair given your attire. I need to go head downstairs and investigate your findings. I'll be right back. Your comm link begins to ring, you pick up. So these paintings must be what all those expensive deliveries were. We don't have much time. I am tracking Silverstar, and he is already stepping off the elevator. I don't think your disguise will hold up much longer. I'll update you on his movements. Hurry, mon ami. There's an open bottle of expensive scotch and a single glass that appears to be half empty. Half-smoked cigar. Painting of a small lighthouse, intense storm, night, and rocky outcrop elements. Light stabs out into the darkness, black reads, vigilance. Painting shows a walled mountain landscape with clouds and lofty peaks. The plaque reads Independence. Photorealistic painting of 5 massive harvesters of Telestrian colors of staggered information cutting a swath across the rippling field of wheat. Reads Unity. Depicted in the clock tower at the train station downtown Portland is the tier. The plaque reads Efficiency. Last one going to be Duty, do you think? This shows a profile of 3 elves in Telestrian security uniforms looking upwards at a flag flying the Telestrian logo. Plaque reads Duty. Try that. Fixed in place, the painting slides back to the wall. Hey. There's a few carrots. Techwork, a very nervous wage slave, got the boardroom and has begun to question them. What's this one? Womp womp. I should ring the Matrix Tech now talking to a pair of guards. I don't know, guys, might have to save scum here. Talking to wage slaves. It's not going well. They're raising their voices. Uh-oh. Vigilance. There's a site that's a large DNA scan at the front, most likely key to Mr. Silverstar. No, that is. With the moist undiscarded the DNA scanner. Click and faint hiss escaping out of safe opens. Take the sample. Great work, mon ami. Time for stealth is past. It has set off every alarm in the system. I have unlocked the executive elevator and your path is clear. Head to the elevator and make your escape. Merci beaucoup. I'm not gonna miss anything, am I? Detective McCluskey stands smirking, surrounded by armed and twitchy Lone Star officers. Good morning, moron. What do you want, McCluskey? Smirking stops. What I want is take him to Alley and come out alone. There's someone who wants to meet you, so we're going for a little ride. Mr. Telestrian wants to meet you in person. He wants to chat about last night's fun and games. You can come along quietly or meet him in a body bag. Was wolfishly. Come on, Director Baines, make the wrong choice. It's over with, I have things to do. Damn, was hoping to be able to bring him in feet first. From the floor of Lone Star Cruiser, you can watch the tops of the downtown corridor's office buildings disappear, replaced by a gray overcast of the I-90 bridge. The nylon restraints binding your wrists and ankles, along with McCluskey's whistling to the radio, make for an unpleasant ride. Half-hour later, the cruiser hits a whisper-smooth patch of road, and a magnificent mansion fills your view. It's designed in a blend of old-world finery and elvish grace. The car pulls to an abrupt halt, and you're dragged onto the driveway where McCluskey pulls a nasty-looking knife and cuts your bonds. You look up to see you're surrounded by a squad of green-blood ghosts, special forces troops from Tir Taengrir. Massaging the feeling back in your numb extremities, you prepare to meet the man himself, James Telestrian III. Husky smirks. Want some advice, moron? Of course you don't. You're a Shadowrunner and you live by your own rules, don't you? That's just to keep your smart-ass remarks to yourself this time. Mr. Telestrian isn't some street meat you can impress or intimidate. He's the brains behind the throne of Tir Taengrir and one of the richest men in Seattle. Sure than hell else, take a dump the same way I do, McCluskey. His eyes widen, the smirk is even broader. That's the right attitude, chummer. You're just same as Mr. Telestrian. Yes, you are. The only difference is that you've got no money and you've got no power. Tell me again, Director Paints, what is it you've got? Honor. I'm a samurai. Dumber than I thought. Enjoy our chat. I'll dispose of your body later. The fussy elf, with the air of a Victorian butler, studies you before he speaks. He doesn't like what he sees. Mr. Telestrian is expecting you. You will find him in his office. His butler. I am Mr. Koth, his head of household. Mr. Telestrian, looking for his office. He is not one to be kept waiting. As you approach, James Telestrian III looks up from the computer screen, built on the surface of his desk, and assesses you. Calculating and cold, a practiced smile comes to his face. He vibes the kind of rich you don't get from private. It's not the clothing or trappings or the bow before your betters mansion, it's something else. The feeling that you're being categorized as a resource, a liability, or a pawn. I've been reviewing the results of your visit to my Seattle office last night. I admit they are impressive. You've generated a considerable amount of damage to my office complex, killed or wounded many of my security personnel, cost my vice president of security his job. In 24 hours you have accumulated quite a bill with me, sir. How do you intend to settle your debt? Did you take a check? Well, you already confiscated the container I took. I have other bargaining chips. Here's some instruction note. In a negotiation admitting that you have nothing with which you negotiate. However, you were considering your tactical situation. That tells me you are more than a mere street thug. Allow me to instruct you further. You have one piece of information which you might use as a bargaining chip in little time you have left to live. Why you took what you took. I'm interested to know why you and your team of criminals fought your way through my security teams up to my private office to access the Matrix and uncover the location of a simple research project. The Aegis attempt to kill giant insect spirits. Your bluntness, somehow refreshing. This is a button on the desk. Mr. Koth, please ask my daughter to join us. The young, pretty elf has dark circles under her eyes and a haunted expression on her face. She recognizes you instantly. It's you. You're the man who helped me escape from the Universal Brotherhood. How did you get here? Drink us in quickly. Thank you, Marie-Louise. You have confirmed the identity of your rescuer and given me the reason to forgive him for his trespasses against me. He looks hungry for your help. I'm glad you're here. If well dug here, so you would all be dead. Close his eyes. Thank you, but I'm not sure that death would be better than this. I can't sleep at all. I'm afraid that this is a dream that I'll wake up and still be there with the bugs. You can relax, Marie-Louise. You are safe. It is over. No, it won't be over until they're all dead. She shudders. You didn't see them. You don't understand. Knowing those men you flew in here, all you do is talk. It's just like you form a committee, Father. You know that someone had to take action. That's why I got Hakeem involved. The already cold exterior of the James Telestrian III turns to ice. I see. It was you and your crippled old friend who leaked Aegis to this man. We'll speak of it later in private. Now then, Sidewinder, there are people I wish you to meet. The committee my daughter alluded to. This is a rare opportunity for a man of the street such as yourself. I urge you to behave. We will adjourn to the library. I would be delighted. I don't know if that is sarcasm or not. Just behave. It was sarcasm. There is a weight in Telestrian's library, a sense of magnitude and purpose. You are no longer in the presence of mere wealth, you're in the presence of history. Lady and gentlemen, this is Sidewinder. He is the orc who saved my daughter, and the only one who has faced our common enemy in combat. Herr Brackhaus, what does the representative of the great dragon, Lofweir, have to tell us about the magical insect that Shadowrunner uncovered? Brackhaus speaks slowly with a deep, melodious German accent. He takes his time, accentuating each word, relishing each vowel and each consonant, tasting them if they were a delicacy. My lord Lofweir has witnessed the insect spirit's physical manifestation before, roughly 9,000 years ago. As you are aware, magic ebbs and flows from the earth, cycling from peak to peak over a course of 5,200 years. As the level of magic grows... What's Harlequin? Hans, dear, I love you, but you could babble on forever, and I believe time is of the essence. The painted elf addresses you. Sidewinder, is it delighted? The bug you fought was not merely a magically awakened animal like a worm or hydra or anything else in the sixth world. In fact, it isn't even from this world at all. It's a physical embodiment of an insect spirit from another plane of existence. That why I couldn't kill it? Exactly so. Your little buggy friend exists on both planes simultaneously. Now, an insect spirit can't simply thumb a ride through an astral space and show up on Earth late for dinner, dinner in this case being us. Two elements are required to bring one across the void, a shaman and a host. First, the spirit calls upon a shaman, often in dreams. The spirit seduces the shaman with promises of great power. The shaman then accepts the spirit as his totem. Next, the insect spirit requires a suitable host. The best candidates are the disaffected and the disenfranchised. In short, weak-willed. Their minds are the most susceptible to suggestion, which is helpful in making the transformation. As you may imagine, these are the sort of people easily attracted to a cult, such as the Universal Brotherhood. Excuse me. Finally, by performing what has to be truly disgusting ritual, the shaman serving the insect totem implants a spirit into the host, willingly or not. Then it's feeding time. Harlequin is correct. The insect spirit will then slowly consume its host, while transforming it into the spirit's own insectoid body, thus manifesting itself fully on this plane. I don't like the sound of this. You shouldn't, it's bad. Really, really bad. The initial bugs prepare for a nest or a summoning of a queen. Once the nest has its queen, she literally explodes with a newly manifested insect spirits. They swarm out of the nest, feasting on all the flesh they can find, and planting more insect spirits into fresh corpses, again and again and again. They're tyrannids. Everyone falls silent as they consider the scenario of Faze's grin. Celestian breaks the silence. This is not infestation, Sidewinder, it is an invasion. My lord Lofweir knew this day would come, but he did not know precisely when or where. Your rescue of Mr. Telestrian's daughter has exposed the existence of an insect spirit for the first time in the cycle of the world. Or just fire a cruise missile, they'd rather call it a day. Half engage the enemy, you know why. The insect spirit is only resistant in the transformed host body. Conventional weapons can hurt the body and expose the spirit, but the spirit itself exists on two planes. It cannot be destroyed by mundane means, hence Project Aegis. Your Telestrian's biotechnology and agricultural divisions worked with my Lord Lofweir's thaumaturgical engineers and designed Project Aegis to destroy an insect spirit once it is released from its host. The formula, a flourishing astrobacteria strain, exists in the physical and astral plane at once and thus can affect the insect spirit. Now that was a mouthful. Did you memorize it, or are you reading it off in index cards? My director of R&D, Diane Ravenwood, will explain how Project Aegis will be used in the field, Dr. Ravenwood. Our weapons specialists have rapidly prototyped a delivery device for the fluorescing astrobacterial strain. They've created some prototype launchers which fire Aegis-filled shells. When fired, the shells will discharge a high-velocity stream of bacteria. In order to destroy one of the bugs, it must first be damaged using a conventional weapons or magic. The spirit is released from the host body. Then an insect spirit must be shot with the Project Aegis prototype launcher to destroy it. Aegis is a multi-dimensional bug spray. Crudely put but accurate. We must stop the Universal Brotherhood from summoning a queen, and we must stop them immediately. You are the only one who has been inside their facility, the only one who has personally fought these creatures before. That, along with your highly effective assault on my property, indicates that you are the ideal person to lead the attack. Makes you think this Project Aegis will actually work. He grins and red slips to catch his light. Yes, it has to. Come on, kid. When fate taps you on the shoulder, you've got to pay attention. Fortunately, she has the nasty habit of tapping on the opposite shoulder, so that when you turn around, she's on the other side, giggling like a deranged schoolgirl. I hate that. Enough. Are you willing to undergo this mission, Sidewinder? Let me killing bugs. Show me how to use Aegis and I'll get it done. Excellent. Perhaps his hand as if seeing a circus for the first time. I love the way that short-lived are willing to die even faster. It's very inspirational. Ralkos raises his hand and Harlequin's clapping instantly stops. There is one final note, a warning if you will. You have seen the danger the insects represent, but you have not witnessed the shaman's power. The shaman must tap to a powerful source of magic in order to summon a queen. We do not know what abilities that power source will grant. Beware of the insects, but do not underestimate the shaman. Judging. Hey, don't scare the kid, Hansel. We still need him to go on the mission. By the by, I'm coming with you, Sidewinder. I wouldn't mind seeing these creatures for myself. I missed them last time. Blustering will bankroll you so you can hire the rest of the team. Find me when you're ready to go. We'll bug right out of here. Poor choice of words. Besides, yes, speak with Harlequin when you're ready to depart. If you wish to acquire additional supplies for your mission, find my assistant, Koth. He is highly resourceful. The maximum for trolls, maximum for kings or swords. Thing lootable? Hey, Mary, want to make out? I was listening, it sounds bad, yep. Thank you for everything. Yours could be raining. She smiles. It's Seattle. Looks like you have a question. Was it Akeem who helped you in the Matrix? Miles in love, yes. Even after my father ruined his life and convinced me to hate him, he's still been watching me over, my angel in cyberspace, bro, on Semi-Day. After we escaped, I told Akeem about the Brotherhood and about the bugs. It was his idea to steal Project Aegis so you could go back to the Universal Brotherhood and exterminate the bugs. But I don't know how he knew about it, bro. Somebody just knows things. But I do, I drink and I know things. What was Hakeem tell you about breaking into your father's office? Nothing. I haven't spoken to him since last night. Why? What happened? And I heard him fast to get bloody. What? No, that was supposed to happen. I thought you already told me, oh no. Oh no. Now I'll go. Bring up here? No. In addition to Aegis loaded monsters will provide, I am authorized to use anything from supplies to clothing. What would you have? What I have now. That would take the place of my dermal plating. New pair of Cyros. Perception chance to this one is 6%. I don't want basic, I want alpha. Should I replace one of my limbs? Leaves me with almost exactly 20,000 million left. That'll probably do for now. Give me the gear, would you? Oh yeah, this one is a smart link. Probably what I need, isn't it? Because I have like that jack in my head, I should be able to use it, shouldn't I? I already got the best, what do I need this for, right? Probably good. For me, I get a new pair of legs, everybody. No spells, but for fetishes. Fetishist, you sicko, get away from me. Not allow many opportunities during our briefing for you to ask questions. Shadowrunner, you may ask them now. Where do experts come from? Where do babies come from? Little magical sexual grows, for lack of a better word, the distance between the various planes of reality decreases when the membrane between planes is thin enough. Ritual magic may use to draw beings from one another. Aren't there like in the universe there's like horrors, those things that can get in as well? I've never seen this. What serves Ray Dragon? Considered my relationship with Lord Lovefare, I do not serve. Well, excuse me. Lovefare has seen this before and knew another way was coming, I can move faster. On previous cycles of magic, the first insects are not due to appear for another 700 years, my Lord Lovefare. I believe this he was well ahead of schedule. Something is different this time, it is concerning. Why do you think it's different this time? Perhaps due to the population of humans and metahumans on Earth being much higher than in previous ages. As a result, the volume of magic created by sentient beings is correspondingly higher, or perhaps the density of the population coupled with the advances of society acknowledges those altered things. Magic has never returned to a world like this one before. The density of sentient creatures coupled with the density of information coupled with a new concept, the technological persistence of memory heightens a society's existential angst. Thus, more people realize how truly horrible existence is, simultaneously. That in itself may be a form of magic. All first studying the question now? Okay. Let's go. And to verify for you. More about Project Aegis. Celestial Industries Corporation is working on Project Aegis for 2 years without fully understanding its use. Lovefare did not trust me with the information. My engineers finally met the Dragon's specifications 3 months ago and had just begun the production process when my cousin Lynn had hired Shadowrunners to destroy the lab factory, leaving us only a sample use to hold. Go use Aegis, just point and shoot. People have weaponized Project Aegis formula by creating shells which, when fired, propel a high-velocity cloud of material should be effective at killing and exposed insect spirits. There are more effective ways to deliver Aegis, obviously, but time is of the essence, and I need to improvise. Okay. Harlequin. Need an ectoplasm. The bugs. His eyes light up. I never asked. What you should know, Telestran's technicians. Time to create a few prototype Aegis launchers. I'll be taking one naturally, another is for you. Treat her well. If you want additional bug-splattering firepower, James has agreed to allow one of his personal elite guard to accompany us in the final prototype weapon. And now, let us away. We have a date with Destiny, and she hasn't kept waiting. What can he do? Harlequin's like a mage, isn't he? We'll need a decker, for sure. The return to the Universal Brotherhood is anything but subtle. The team hits the same back door Coyote found, and you storm through, quickly making your way into the restricted area in the room where you last met Jessica and first encountered the bug. You stand there, together, listening to the sounds of chittering coming from somewhere distant. Harlequin stares in the darkness, humming tunelessly while fingering the sword on his hip. Then he turns, lifts his Aegis launcher to his lips, and gives it a kiss. With a signal, the hunt begins. It's jazz. Jazz hands. That side door you found last time you were here was helpful. We avoid all those Universal Brotherhood spa cult yahoos. Lestrin was right, you're a real value add. Elkman grins a wide, predatory grin, both sets of his pearly white teeth offset by livid red lipstick around his mouth. Now the fun begins. Some questions. Of course you do. What do you expect to find down here? As much as I do on that account, you have actually seen those anatomical, synegenic, biactical dwellers in darkness. I have not. However, based on your recent reconnaissance, I would expect to find deranged cultists, deranged priests, a deranged shaman, and a shit ton of giant bugs. Alright. Mana ball. Mana balls. People, please. Come on now. Don't need the vegan launcher yet, folks. Melee kill. Stop the ceremony. Are we getting married down here? Overwatch. Where the hell do you think you're going, mister? can I do? There's a... No, maybe there's a... Well, you cannot really live up to your reputation there, Harlequin. Okay, so now that the spirit, we can hit him with this, right? It functions just like a shotgun, apparently. And just like that. Reload that, and reload my other shotgun. Just 1 HP, really? That other attack was designed to, Excalibur. The spitter bug behind some bars. What? Oh, yeah, right. Overwatch with a sword, for fuck's sake. As if. All this computers, there's nowhere for my Decker to jack in, jack off, or jack out. This allows more of a chance to hit, doesn't it? Go figure. Scope this out. Playing a map of You say yes, Chicago, listed as a priority. How's that? So the table isn't cover? Doesn't make any sense. We have a line of sight on what's in there. I don't know if there's like another bug down there that hasn't attacked us for some reason. Oh, he has like this whole repertoire of moves. Why do they always mess with that? Sidewinder, what the hell, man? No. Why hasn't this one moved, I wonder? No fucking way, Sidewinder. What? Oh, there's like 1 damage. I guess we're in okay shape. Kind of weird how it only like heals like the most recent attack, but you can't heal damage from before then. I don't know what kind of logic they were using with that. What do I know? Escocet. Pile of broken bodies. The bones look twisted and their jaws hang open, seemingly in terror. Lovely. You get anything from there? He doesn't have like any what do you call it? The cantrip type spells that you can cast without using a turn or without using any mana. Does that special gun, the Aegis launcher, does that even damage like normal enemies? Spicy on a bow. Awesome. Impressive work. What the hell is in here? If I may ask. I don't have like a map or anything, do I? Is that a door? And like, we're still in combat for some reason. Aha! Dude, what the fuck, man? 86% chance to hit and you miss both times? What the fuck is going on? Like, seriously. She nailed that thing all the way from over there. Let's come back to life. Okay, that's progress at least. Amazing. What is Harlequin's health at? That is the question. 560. I mean, I'm assuming nothing else is coming to join us, is it? Oh, she dies. Okay. I didn't want to come bursting out here. I want to meet the Queen. Got our boy patched up a bit at least. I can't get to the part where they burrowed out of, so I'm assuming there's going to be more that come crashing in somewhere. Right? I mean, really no. Time is money, folks. I don't know, what do you want me to do? Go in there? Stop the ceremony. Hope it didn't glitch, did it? Okay, just a second here. It begins. I'm gonna look this up here and see if... Begins. Stuck on the hunt begins. Steam forums. Mission where you go to the Aegis, launch other than pigs. Dead end level. There's only 2 guards. Bugs point to the wall. Count those. Nothing seems to happen. Keep looking. The lighting does not go. You think it should. We're going to 20 minutes to figure it out. We are the Bug Shaman. A rhythmic thrumming punctuates the air, passing through you, vibrating your lungs and your chest, and making it hard to breathe. It's electricity that makes the hair on your skin stand up protest. Ahead, you hear the sounds of chanting, accented by the moist wriggling of larvae. There are low rumbles, too, stone on stone. Sense of imminence everywhere. Something is coming and has to be stopped. Yeah, I had to look up like a guide because I was stuck in this room where the bugs wouldn't come, and it turns out I had to backtrack, so I'll have to cut that part out probably. Way to go, OBS. You win again. It really wasn't much, it was just mostly just killing the bugs and the cultists. Who we got it here? Terrestrian. Watts. Fisk appears to be in the throes of violent trance or mild seizure, a manic state brought on by the terrible energy she is attempting to conduct. Sidewinder, stop! The Queen approaches! The vessel, the summoning, we cannot be disturbed. There is no vessel, and there be no queen. Jessica's eyes roll back in her head. Whatever magic she is channeling is fast approaching a crescendo, then speaks in her place. You may have taken Marie Louise or chosen, but another Telestrian will take her place. I give myself willingly. I will be a host to our queen and the mother of a new world. So you know what these things do, Lynn? These queen will devour you, body and soul. That makes an exaggerated grimace, and then crap out a few billion young. Blech. No, I will become a perfect being. Through me and through my sacrifice, a new age will begin. Whatever Jessica speaks next, her eyes have a disturbing sharpness. Her words are echoed by Lynn in a manner that suggests a connection beyond their shared zealotry. The hive has no thought beyond hunger, no goal beyond reproduction. We are one. Sam had hunger too, didn't he, Jessica? Throw her off. What? You said yourself, Sam had appetites. And all that mattered to him was his next fix. Vile appetites. Appetites he couldn't control, and he died for them. Because I willed it. Yes, but why? There was more to it than just your mother. The hum of magical energy permeating the room seems quiet. She's listening. You came under the thrall of these creatures long before you knew of your mother's death. The Brotherhood, they were family to me. Yes, and they already freed you from your old life. So why come back? Why kill Sam? I had to, for what he did, for what he became. You said Sam represented a sickness in the world, but I think he represented sickness in you. You're trying to confuse me. You saw a wrongness in yourself and you projected it onto Sam. No, he was your brother, Jessica, your twin, don't you see? Jessica rolls quiet, she bows her head. I'm sorry. But there's no turning back. I cannot undo what's been done, and I can't stop what's to come. Jessica's body then suddenly spasms, arching her back and nearly lifting off her feet. She lets loose a scream, falling somewhere between elation and agony. The Queen is near! Insect killer? We know what these do? This one's all lit up. Does that matter? Immune, eh? Immune to that? Biatch? I just know we're gonna like swarmed with bugs here. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Please target the biatch standing behind the pillar. You, sir, can kill this thing when it comes back to life. Oh, I didn't even see this one. Dash over there. Miss it at point blank range, something that's huge and doesn't even move. No, she won't. Okay, shoot it. See if I care. Ouch! That stung, didn't it? Horny. Great, I hate that. I don't. I'm sick of hearing it over. Okay, let's march. Under. You actually made that shot? Say that every time I have them. She ran back here, didn't she? I believe. Didn't even stop letting me open. Seriously, folks. Wow. No. That's for this alone. 70 caused me easier to hit. Is that like permanent? $40 damage, check it out. I wonder if it's not like her we should be concentrating on all the time. shot and hit adjacent charge. Weak. What? Oh my god. There's like an AoE cleave. Doesn't even lose any AP? Ouch! Unless... Wait on her. I have ruined everything. So what, now I gotta finish off all these douches? Five. Bastard. No dice. Sweet. After using eaten alive, I'm only using this. Reload. Can't forget about this other stuff too. Weak, 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 weak. Oh, there it is. I don't want to see them there ugly. Sucks, I'm only dead for like a round and then they're back to life again. What, do we have line of sight on that when it comes back? Actually hit it both times? Unbelievable. Only she has like one movement point left, I guess. I mean, it's like right in front. Yeah, of course you can't hit it. Why would you be able to hit something that's right in front of your face? I mean, literally. I'm gonna kick it. Come here, she's not. That's only greater. Scratch another one, folks. My boy Sidewinder needed a refresher. It doesn't seem that bad, does he? lady can climb over there and reload. Look him right in the eye. Did he kill him? Kinda weird he can shoot through all that, isn't it? Not that I'm complaining. Oh yes, this is shit, and doesn't Is that it? Well, that was an experience. The once beautiful Jessica Watts is a hollow shell of her former self. Her skin is pale, her hips are ashen, her eyes are sunken in her skull, and there is more than her body's reaction to the physical damage she sustained, or the strain of channeling magical power from another plane of existence. There's something missing from her now. It's gone, my link to the Queen. She has abandoned me, expelled me, unworthy, unworthy. Still up for you, Jessica. She bows her head and closes her eyes, forcing a torrent of tears to cascade down her cheeks. I wish that were true, but there's no hope for now. There's no hope for anyone. Opens her eyes and there's nothing but hopelessness within. There's a nest like this in every major city. There's no stopping them. Oh God. And Sam, I'm so sorry, Sam. Please, Sidemar, told them to eat me. Too quick a punch. We're going to pay for what you've done. Take her with me. I understand. I'm assuming I killed those both bugs. You emerged from the Universal Brotherhood chapter house, momentarily blinded by the bright lights of the Lone Star perimeter surrounding the exit. Despite the clean night air, the stench of ichor and decay clings to you, a smell that may never fully go away. You drop Aegis' filled shotgun, and is quickly spirited away by one of Telestrian's minions. Weapons are slowly lowered as you step out in the street, the order coming from Detective McCluskey himself. You can see James Telestrian just nearby, pulling the strings. It's over. Jessica Wattsman's dealt with, and Sam has his justice. The dead man's deed is done. He now has to make a phone call into Dennis. Where's my money? And after we broke up the ritual, Sidewinder chased Jessica into a small chamber where she was cornered by a couple of buggers. Guess they weren't impressed with her performance. They were about to eat her. And And Sidewinder says something like, "I'll let them eat you, Jessica, you're coming with me. I'm going to pay for what you've done." It was very dramatic. Then, we splattered the bugs and handed her over to the UCAS FBI. I'm going to want to have a long talk with her about the Universal Brotherhood, so this nest is cleaned out and your cousin Lynn is being transported to a mental hospital for observation. Interesting. Very clean, I believe. Our test project Aegis was a success, Sidewinder. Herr Brockhaus is having it weaponized for now distribution in knight-errant forces. The authorities are going to have a great many questions about this incident. I'll need to provide details. The Universal Brotherhood has a great many chapter houses. They must be dealt with immediately. What happens next? That's for others to determine. People other than you, still, you've turned a yeoman's effort, and regardless of your obvious flaws, you're deserving of a reward. What would you ask of me? I want to get paid real money. He smiles an icy smile. I would expect no less from you, Mr. Koth. Please, place a suitable bonus on our friend's cred stick. A bonus of such size that additional negotiations are unnecessary. I have no interest in furthering our relationship. Your cred stick with PDA. Judging. Looks like you two are best buddies now. Is this like just the epilogue? We'll call that karma. Oh my! I have money and karma. I maxed out my... Those two citizens for magical attacks. Hey. Okay, who's next here? Coyote. Guess that's it, huh? You captured Sam's killer, now he'll get justice. A little more involved than I expected. Looks like the Universal Brotherhood. Just a little. Coyote grins first time. Well, I'm gonna grab Paco, head back to the Union, maybe watch a trid or something, and they could use a long shower too after that. Back to destroying the BTL trade? Yep. If you're standing here, I'm going to take a flamethrower to that whole slagging business, one squad at a time if I have to. Be careful, last place run by the Yakuza, and they're not going to forget you. Jaw sets, eyes tighten, coyote again. Let them come. The Yakuza wants me, they're going to find me, nothing I can do about that. So you will choose to live in fear, but not me, not today. Today, I run the shadows, get paid, get dirty. See you around, Sidewinder. You're quite a guy, I can honestly say. I've never met an orc quite like you. You don't know the half of it, lady. Dresden. I wonder if he's named after Harry Dresden. The novels. This little coroner's precise to see you, but he can't hide his delight. Hey, Sidewinder, I was wondering if I was going to see you again. I guess I shouldn't be surprised to find you here. Just make more work for you. Thanks, but for natural causes. Office Iberrigger, you know, it's all the Troyvid, right? They found the Emerald City Ripper dead at some asylum in Snohomish, of all places. Turns out he'd been masquerading as the head administrator or something. Found him dead from sort of vigilante attack. You don't say. Leans in, whispers contortedly. You wouldn't know anything with that, would you? Why, Mr. Dresden, I have no idea what you mean. That's what I thought. Well, no one can say he didn't have it coming, am I right? He frowns. That was double negative. So there's big question. What about the dead man's switch? Oh, the Ripper's dead. Are you going to collect? I'm right, I'm going to collect. Excellent. If you deserve it, how do you collect? All I need is a secure line to call the number Sam gave me. Can't use my call link. He brightens. Lone Star's emergency response team set up a secure phone line ready to coordinate their efforts. I can authorize you to use it. Thanks, Dresden. Don't mention it. Take care, Simon. Jake Armitage. Jake shakes his head, smirking as you approach. When you finally get close, he breaks out laughing. I heard the Universal Brotherhood was getting shot up on the police scanner. I knew it had to be you. Did you get her? In custody now. Ah, just as served. Grabs his mop with red hair. I guess that concludes the story of Sidewinder and the Dead Man's Switch, huh? You know, I've been thinking maybe you should stay in Seattle a while. There's plenty of ways folks like us can get in trouble here. You only skim the surface. I heard Mitsuhan was looking for a team, and they specifically want orcs. No idea what that's about. And I just want something going on in the Crater Lake. The Tiers got total lockdown, no fly zone, the whole thing. Be something in it for us if we poke around. Then there's always the Orc Underground. Haven't seen that yet, have you? Plenty of friends there who are good for a job. Something's bound to come up, what do you say? I'll think about it. You do that. Gonna find me. I'll be at McCracken's later. Get a taste for some seafood. Take it easy, chummer. Ski. Husky's holding me and trying to look. Or I'm trying to do actual. What are you looking at, Tube? Hey, McCluskey, just spoke to Mr. Telestrian. He said you got your lieutenant's badge. See beams and his barrel Pharaohs. I did. I didn't hear about it. Yep. Did you go down to the station house right away? Throw a surprise party for you. Oh, Drek, I shouldn't have said anything. Surprise them then. I was just screwing with them, wasn't I? Harlequin. Painted elf watching the scene unfolding on the Universal Brotherhood with grimace. Well, kid, it's been fun. I've seen everything I care to see today. I'm gonna get out of here. Where's Herr Bacchus? He flew back to Berlin, all sorts of things brewing there. He's very impressed with you, though. Probably turn to work someday, but I'd forget about him if I were you. Never make a deal with the Dragon Kid. They're playing a different game entirely. You're around, Harlequin. Phone before you has a simple numerical keypad. You can use to call Sam's law firm, cash the Dead Man's Switch. Yes. Tap the phone, the number Sam's lawyer gave you days ago. The phone rings 7 times before someone finally answers. The image of the lawyer on the other end of the vid phone is noticeably different from the one you saw a few days ago. The noise in the background sounds like it's coming from a bar. Yeah? Squints the phone and recognition slowly appears on his face. Oh hey, it's you, Sidewinder, right? So you get Sam's killer, huh? That's right. I want to get paid. Sure, of course you do. Hang on. Let me slot Sam's video for you. Stumbles for a moment, the camera jerks crazily. It goes static and replaced by Sam. Good old Sam. Sam still looks like Drek. Same clothes, same background. Probably shot at the same time as the first video. Hey buddy, looking good, he giggles. Calling this number, that means job is done, right? Closes his eyes, shakes his head. Congratulations, amigo. I knew you'd do it. Always dependable one. More than me, anyway. He looks back at you, trying to speak soberly. I just wanted to say thank you for whatever you did. It means a lot. Not even knowing what you did, it still means a lot. Because I know you did something. You know what I mean. I know you made it right, somehow. He pauses, tilts his head back, and hitches his chest. You're the only one who gave whoever tried to help me ever. Except my sister, she tried more than once. She tried. I never let her, though. Never let her in. I regret that a lot. Did I ever tell you about her, buddy? We're twins. We're twins, I guess. You're still the twin after one of you dies? I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. He sighs. God, listen. Do me a favor, will you? If you talk to her, her name is Jessica, tell her I'm sorry, okay, for everything. She'll know what for. She's Catholic, so she'll forgive me. I need to forgive me. Just tell her I love her. Straightens himself, shakes it off, grins back. Anyway, you need to get paid, which would be great except for one thing. I get nothing. Never did. You know how it is, right? Sorry, but hey, thanks again for giving a crap. Seriously, I appreciate it. Tell you what, if you feel sore about it, look into my family background a bit. There's got to be people with money in there somewhere. Maybe one of them can throw you a few bucks. Take care, amigo. See you in hell. He reaches forward and shuts off the camera. The vid screen goes static and call ends. There's a moment of silence, and you feel a tug on your jacket. Dresden. So what do you say? You never trust a dead man. While the city of Ripple killings are sensationalized for several weeks, the reports found on the killer masquerading as administrator of Mercy Mental Hospital. Soon after, pop star Maria Mercurial was cast in the lead in Dr. Ripper, a trivia thriller about a reporter who goes undercover as a mental patient to uncover a serial killer. Seattle Newsnet report a shootout at a chapter house of the Universal Brotherhood. Witnesses claim a gang of religious fanatics stormed the building for unknown reasons but committed suicide before they could be captured. All mention of insect spirits, James Telestream III, or Shadowrunners are kept out of the news. 1 year later, the city of Chicago declares a quarantine area between Lake Michigan and the Plains River. Officially, the Chicago Containment Zone is established to fight an outbreak of an infectious virus, but an infestation of insect spirits is suspected by those who know. A mature form of Project Aegis, called FABS-3, is eventually deployed to remove the bug threat from Chicago. The Watts family name has been lost to the shadows. And there you have it. Okay guys, well, I'll have to edit out that bit where my browser took over the screen. But it was a good run. It's a fun little game. I've hard at work on my Excalibur Explains. Keep an eye out for that. I tried to get it out before Halloween. I got all narrated, but I need to find content for it. But yeah, give me a like, follow, comment if you can. Give Emberfall a follow too. He's a cool guy. And yeah, I will see you around, and bye-bye for now.